Backed by popular demand, here's what your commander archetype says about you as a person. Starting off with dragon players, they're jail time. You might not think so, but it's because you fell for their ruse. Dragon players legitimately are just burn combo players that have snuck into a really cool big creature deck when they're really not. They're just being cringe. Speaking of cringe, poison players. Now, you might think this is jail time, but in reality, poison players are pretty chill most of the time. The issue is when you kill them early because you're at like 6 poison counters and you really don't want to get proliferated, stormed out of the game, they get really pissy. And that's why I put them at cringe tier. Zombies are kind of based. I put them in the same like idea of sacrifice decks. They're just aristocrat players who want to be more cool. The thing is, they usually succeed, so I put them high above aristocrat players, but I don't really put them at the same level as sacrifice players, if you get what I mean. Elf players are homies. Every elf player is cool. They just want to make big mana. If you're dying to a Crater Hoof in 2024 with absolutely no answers in your deck, that's on you. Mill players are also homies. You might not expect this. You might think they're jail time, but mill players are perfectly fine. The only card that actually matters when you get milled is the very last card in your deck. And they've had to deal with people getting mad at them for the last 12, 15 years of playing Commander. So mill players have gotten tough skin, and they've gotten funny as a coping mechanism for everyone being mad at them. Uh, Pod players are in this weird place between cringe and based because on one hand they're the kind of person who would bring a CEDH level deck to a casual table, but at the same time birthing pod players also, whenever you're staring down unoutable threats, are going to be the one that pull up their 14-point PowerPoint presentation to explain how their deck can actually answer that threat in 4 easy steps. So we're going to split the difference and throw it into kind of based. Legend players are based because they just want to read. They are not there to play Magic. They're not there to do anything else. They want each and every one of their cards to have 15 lines of text apiece. And they are playing Legends because they know that can scratch that itch for them. Any person who wants to sit there and read a soliloquy in the middle of a Magic the Gathering game is going into the base tier for me.